we don't allow non-Muslims to go inside because welcome. My name is Munir and I'm one of the senior tour guides here. So if you are here, feel at home. Larabanga community is about 5,000 residents living in this community and 100% are Muslims. And we are lucky to have found this mosque here as the oldest in Ghana, and it happens to be one of the oldest in West Africa. The first record given to this mosque was around 1421. And when we say 1421, it's still an assuming date. Nobody knows the actual date given to this ancient mosque because it was here before they found it. It was the British, they found it and they first gave it the year. Other than that, the mosque is more older than the age given. The founder of Larabanga community happened to be a migrant from Saudi Arabia in a town called Medina. And this man was chosen as a spiritual consultant to a certain warrior man known as Ndiwura Japa. Ndiwura Japa was the king of Gonjes. And we are in the Gonja land. But the district capital of the Gonja land is the next town. And Ndiwura Japa was fighting a lot of wars, and his aim of fighting these wars was to achieve enough area to settle with these people. So he fought to an extent he could not conquer some other ethnic groups. So there one of his followers advised him that he should go to Saudi Arabia and look for someone who can help him spiritually. So luckily enough, when he went to Saudi Arabia, he met the founder of this community called Ibrahim. So he narrated all his stories to Ibrahim. Ibrahim said he's a pure Muslim. He cannot kill people by using any weapon, but he will be with the warrior man in terms of the difficulties. He can help him spiritually. So they started a journey from Saudi Arabia, and when they first settled here in Ghana, they first settled at the Black Volta when you are crossing south to north. That was where they settled first. For some time, this warrior man decided that he wants to cross the river by not listening to the founder's advice. And he died in the river, leaving the founder of this community. The founder too said he need a peaceful area to settle. So this man was looking for a peaceful area until he got to find it around the ancient stone. We have the mystic stone down there. So when the founder came there, he was walking with a spear and also a horse. That was where this horse sank. The horse couldn't move. So he got to realize that that area is a very powerful area. So he stood out there and try to build something like this nature there. But geographically, the land over there at the Mystic Stone side is very slopey, at the same time rocky. Something like this mosque cannot be put up there. So from there that he promised of throwing a spear, an arrow, in a spiritual form, by promising that anywhere he throw it and it happens to land, he's going to choose there as a permanent settlement for him. So the founder stood there and threw the spear high into the sky, about 1 kilometer away from the community, like I'm talking about from here to the stone. It's about 1 kilometer. So he threw it, and the spear happened to land here, inside the foundation of this present mosque. The black portion you can see was the foundation he came and saw. And there was nothing to show or indicate that there are some people who settled here before. There was nobody around. The only thing he saw was a booklet which was written in Arabic form, and he took it and read it, and it was telling him that this is where God assigned him to settle. So before he started building the mosque by himself, He was afraid he couldn't finish it by himself. So he used to build to a short level and go back to the mystic stone side to offer prayers. And before he will come back, he will return back, he will see that the mosque will increase higher than what he had done the other day. Until the mosque was fully completed spiritually. So that's why people say that we just wake up and we meet a mosque. It is not like that. Our founder, who migrated from Saudi Arabia, who came and met the mosque first, he is the one who completed the building. So before he finished everything, he made some few followers to follow him, living in the community. And before he got old enough, he knew he was going to die. He promised to his followers that any day, any time he died, they should bury him somewhere closer to the mosque. That he promised them that there will be a plant or tree which will shoot up on his grave. So that when they see any tree or plant like that, they should regard it as a vegetable crop. So this man happens to die one day, and they bury him closer to the mosque. And that is where they found a baobab tree germinate on top of his grave. And the tree you can see supporting the mosque is called a baobab tree. It signifies the burial of our founder of this community when he was too old, and promised them that when he died they should bury him there. When they happened to bury him there, that was what we found on his grave. And the tree is called baobab. It's very famous in Africa, right? So we harvest the leaves of the tree. When it bears small leaves, we share it among the head of clans in the community. We have about 12 clans or more. And then every clan will prepare a number of sources for their families. It keeps spirit within the whole community. It keeps us to remember our founder of this community as well, Ibrahim. And inside of the mosque can contain 100 non-Muslims. We don't allow non-Muslims to go inside because our founder, when he left a note we call the Quran, something in a verse in the Quran that when you are not pure enough as a woman, you are not even allowed to go inside. As a man, you are not allowed to go inside. So that if you are not a Muslim, you are not allowed to go inside, because we maintain the inside as a holy place. We do our holy things inside in the community. And women above 50 years, they are permitted to go inside this mosque, this particular mosque. Below that age, as a woman, you cannot even go use this mosque.